Welcome to the December knife sale. Knife sale, love them knives. Knife sale 202. 202 knives, 202. I didn't think I'd get them. And this may be a two-part sale. I may have to do that because all the descriptions for 200 knives may not fit. Normally, I split them between the description section and the top of the comment section. Okay, like 80 knives here, 80 knives there, whatever. This time, it may not fit. I may have to do December knife sale part 1, December knife sale part 2. I may have to have two different videos just so I have room to put the lists. Okay, so look for that. If there's just one knife sale, then you'll know it. If there's two, you'll see part 1 and then another video for part 2. Just a disclaimer, because I don't know. I don't know until I get done with this and trying to get everything in to know how that's going to work. Okay, list of knives will be separated between the description section and the top of the comment section. A lot of people are like, I can't see. Yeah, it's there. Believe me, I have it checked, and I have other people check, and they see it, but you just know how to access that. Okay, and all knives are pre-owned. So watch the video. Because in the video, we're going to show you the knife and we'll try and see if there are any nits or picks or whatever, scratches or dinks or whatever, because they're pre-owned. So just keep track on that. I mean, you can look at the list, you can order a knife, but go back and look at the video in case. And in the description, I try and put things in the description if there's light scratch, you know what I'm saying? But I may not catch them all. Okay, I'm one person and billions of knives. So, okay, you don't have to wait for me to invoice you. If you want to pay with a credit card, yes, I'll invoice you. So I will do that by default. But if you order a knife and let's say the sale's on, well, it's going to be on the evening of the 16th for the public. That means the morning of the 17th is when I'll invoice you because I got to get my packing list put together before I can do the invoicing. I need to know who bought what and put those orders together before I can invoice intelligently. So don't worry about it. You'll get invoiced. If you email me and say, I'm interested in this knife, then I'll say, I'll put you down for it. And when I say I'll put you down for it, that means you bought it, okay? So if you don't want to be put down for it, I'll just put you down anyhow. I'll put you down for it. Then just say, no, I don't want to buy it. I was just interested in wasting your time asking questions. You can get pretty fast and furious during the sale, and the sale doesn't end within hours. No, it keeps going till the next knife sale the next month, as long as there are unsold knives. So keep that in mind. Also, I take Cash App. It's $ love them knives. You don't need to be invoiced if you want to pay via Cash App or Zelle or Apple Pay. Okay, you can. Apple Pay. You'll need my phone number, I think. So I'll email me. I'll give that to you if you want to pay Apple Pay. Otherwise, there's my not Venmo. There's my Cash App and my Zelle. My Zelle is lovethemknives@gmail.com. which also is my email address, which you should contact to buy a knife. Not through Facebook Messenger, not through Instagram direct messaging, just through email, because they come so quick on the email, I ain't got time to check my other services, okay? So, and don't message me through the Patreon app. Do it directly through email, okay, for those who are Patreons. Checks and money orders are also available, or also acceptable, so you can send me a check or money order. I prefer a personal check to a money order, because money orders, I cannot deposit electronically using my phone, taking a picture, blah, blah, blah. They won't let me do that, okay? So we got knives. So, you know, this and that, boxes. Some of these don't have boxes. Some of these with their boxes have various states of shelf wear, etc., etc. So let's go through this without me taking forever, and I just did, to go through the list of knives And then you can look at the list or whatever you want to do. But yes, I'm going to sit on my chair because this is going to take a while. This is going to probably take an hour and a half to do this because we got 200 knives. And I want to be somewhat thorough because I don't want you to buy a knife and you didn't get a good look at it. And if you didn't think you got a good look at it and it costs money like this super expensive Rockstead, you know, that's awesome. You know, I can give you more individual pictures and stuff, okay, to help with that, okay? The lighting is what it is in this room. I've got some studio lights kind of helping a little bit, but it's not perfect. Okay, let's start this out. Oh, where's the Alpha? Okay, let's start with the Alpha, by the way. See, here's another table. Oh, check this out. And here's another, here's all my, these are guys that sent knives in. I keep the boxes for packing material. And so I got that in that corner. But okay, here's this. So there's 3 tables and like a TV tray full of knives. It's crazy. I've never done this before. Okay, not this many at once. Okay. We've got the Alien knives, and this is, you know, this is that black poly handle, 80 CRV2. This is a handmade knife here in the USA. I know it looks a little bit apocalyptic, but actually these are not $45 normally. They're way more money than that, and they're made right here, okay? So this is the information on this. You might want to check it out, alienknives.com, okay? But there's your sheath knife. The seller goes, well, they haven't bought it in the last 2 sales. Shoot it out there for $45. And I think if you like little fixed blades, you might want to do that. Okay, Almar, SERE, 40th anniversary, black FRN. This is D2. So, and it's pre-smudged from the factory. It's me. Let's see, the 9202. Okay, so there's that. It's $32 FRN. This FRN, this is 8CR13. It's $30. And they look good, except for the smudge on the blade. Now, the Miguron, which is this AM8 knives, but it's really, I mean, you get it as a Miguron knife. I mean, Miguron's the design, and they're the ones selling it under their name. M390, carbon fiber, titanium, front flipper, nice clean knife, and oh, he added file work to the jimping. Yeah, just kind of slightly though. It's really hard to see where he modified the file work just a little bit here, just to kind of make it a little bit more aggressive for him to be able to flip it open. But $139, that's really cheap. Arcane Design, the crawler, titanium handle black, M390 blade, extra set of bronze color, pivot surrounds in here, okay? $320. And let's take a look. Well, it's stonewash, so now I don't see any snail trails. Still don't see any snail trails. Looks clean, looks good. Okay. The Sirius by Artisan Cutlery, $95. Are you serious? And it's my car. Is that green? There you go. My lighting's doing a great job there. And is Laconico at the Conoco station. There you go. And yeah, it's good. It's a front flipper. It's really cool. Asher knives. You want S35VN for $65? We'll do you, punk. Then there you go, the Spiro. There's your backspacer. Looks like a glow-in-the-dark or natural G10. Okay, next, top of the next row. This is embarrassing. $350. How 3V blade, squad leader. Okay, the Bravo, squad leader. Midnight burlap micarta mosaic pins. This is pretty. I don't know if you can really appreciate this. But I'll tell you what, and the blade stock is like 800 millimeters thick, okay? This is one that could be handed down generation to generation. And I've been looking at this, and I've kind of come to the conclusion, if somebody doesn't buy this, I'm going to see if I can make a deal with the guy that owns it, because this is just a pretty knife. This is just a pretty knife. And it's got the sheath and whatever in the box, okay? That, whew, wow. It was definitely a lot more money than that. New. Okay, Benchmade Bailout, green aluminum, glass punch combo, M4 Tanto blade, partially serrated. Got this little kickstop here, so is that for a wave feature coming out of the pocket? There's your glass striker. Yeah, there's a little, see, loss on the end of that. And I think that's like aluminum or something like that coming out the back. Yeah, snaggle tooth deployer, okay? So it's $139. It's marked down, okay, from last time. And this is marked down. This is $149. The SOCP. This one looks brand spanky new. Greg Thompson design, D2. I have one. I ain't selling, but I mean, it's big. It's a big knife, but it's slim. It's easy in the pocket. Okay, here's a Benchmade Custom Grip, okay? Okay, so it says Pollo on it because the guy goes by that nickname, and he ordered it from Benchmade with an S90V blade, okay? And it's Tanto. Okay, Pollo means chicken, so he has this little thing on the front. And obviously, it was probably 200, maybe plus, you know, for this, maybe well over 200. Extra Omega springs, deep carry, pocket clip, etc., okay? But he built it online, you know, like you can, and had it delivered. So this is nice. It's $125. Benchmade Adamas, $240. And I thought, $240? But they are what, $285 or something? So, and look at the edge. I don't know, but what he may have touched that, because that's like a mirror edge. I don't remember mine having that. And I still got mine. But that's sweet. Okay, crew wear. And then here's the Berg Blade Slim. I didn't even know this was out, right? The Iron Wolf, all that was in the pup or baby wolf, whatever it was, Iron Wolf. But this is the Slim. This came out. So check that out. I'm not sure if you can get those off his site even now. M390, $340, okay? And then Bestech Bowie Tie, no box, just a knife. Let's look it over. It looks pretty good. I mean, you know, shred carbon fiber, you have that kind of, you know, potential for voids or weird little character things in it. But that's nothing. I mean, that's not present on all of them. M3, now it looks pretty damn clean. No box, $169, but I mean, what are they? $270? Brand new. And then the Vibra, which is that Kombu, I think. Yeah, it is. Design. M390, you know, you got the blue backspacer pocket clip. And this is $129. You know that's over $200, right? Bestech Loch Ness. And it's a monster. It's the Loch Ness Monster. M390. Crazy pattern G10. And yeah, Cohen's Craft Design, Morgan Cohen's, right? And of course, the Ness Muck style blade, very historic. It's a big knife. It's a big knife, and it's not $315. It's $249. Okay. Here's one, and the guy that sent it in didn't know what it was. It's the BRS Evolved Minuteman Bronze Titanium. This is $109. I think they're $150 something online. So, I mean, most of these knives are going to be like $40, $50, you know, when they're at this price level, below what it would cost to buy it online, if you can get it online. Buck and Bear. This is called the EDC Cleaver, and he didn't know what it was called either. And let me wipe it off my shirt a little bit. Nah, stonewash. Okay. But here it is, G10. I think this is steel, or is that titanium? I didn't say, I think it may be steel. D2 blade, 85 bucks though. And I think this one was also like 130 or something new, okay? Here's the Beyond EDC, and of course this is a $150 knife. It's $119. I ain't done nothing with it. This is mine, okay? So I'm keeping the G10 one just because I got to scare people to death. So, but that one, it's just been in my video. That's it. Here's a case slip joint. And the guy that sent this in says, okay, no box or anything, you price it. And I go, okay. So I put 35 bucks on it. And so it's a blue jig bone, whatever, and it's slip joint. And now we can close it, right? You got enough? Okay, that's what it is. But it's, hey, it's a good little knife. And then Chavez. I got, what did I got? 3 of these? Okay, 3 Chavez. Liberation Street Flipper, 250, M390, okay? And you know what? I mean, in the light I'm looking at, I don't see any issues. I mean, stone washy, so none of those are snail trails. It looks clean. Got the box, everything. This one, the Ultramar 229, is good. And you know, they have the extra clip in case you don't want to be sporting the skull clip, because you're a complete coward. Of course, you got to have the skull clip showing. And Songray 229, horn clip, titanium, small mark on tip of the blade. I looked for 10 minutes until my eyes crossed. Are you seeing the see, I can't see the mark. This guy may have been a little too, I mean, I'm not seeing it unless it's up on top of the spine. Whatever. Let's not get that picky. 269. Next. Okay, we got Elementum with that black hand rub copper. Tanto. 45 bucks. Okay? What do you think? It looks clean. I don't see any issues with it. On to the next. We got button lock. And this is that olive micarta. Elementum. And have we got anything here? And we got to probably, nah, I'd just wipe it off. Okay, never mind. And it looks clean. It's got the box and all the stuff. So, and it's $49. And then we got a couple of the Cogent. And one's 55 and one's 50. The black one, all black one, is 50. And I looked it over. It looks good. G10, all that. Okay. Next one is micarta. So it's $5 more. And it looks good. And all that, actually. Okay. And then Cachet, this one's mine. And yes, and I never did get around to dyeing it, but it's a steel frame. And so it's like factory spanky new. And yeah, it's good. I don't even think I've released the video on this, or no, not yet. Not as of this filming, but it's ready to go. Okay. Oh yeah, the Centros Mallory design. D2, 33 bucks. And it's a pretty design because it's Dylan Mallory design. And there's his logo there. But yeah, I mean, this is a nice, yeah, little stabby. Now, the Feldspar, black micarta, AR RPM 9, 45 bucks. Is it a button lock? Yes, it is. That's an incredible deal. And that's a full size, baby. Okay. And this old thing, I think this, I threw this away. I just dragged it out. It's only $10. I'm just kidding. Okay, it's the Evo 3. Just kidding. Gave the guy a heart attack that sent this in. 750 bucks. Be there, be square. Oh yeah, hollow grind, all that stuff. Numbered. And did I put the number down? No shit. The numbers, I don't know if it's on here. And but it's beautiful. Oh yeah, I put it on my feed, of course, because I was trying to get people all excited. And no, I don't see. Okay, whatever. But rotten design. It's rotten. And cold steel, 4max. But these things, no, back here, backing up. What are those going for on the secondary market? No bueno there. It's a lot of money. Okay, $1.99. $1.99 4max. And so this was the 4max that was what? Used to be 300 and God only knows. Remember when it was like $429 full retail? Crazy money, right? So this is the full banger, right? Full on crazy nut job. And it's $1.99 and it looks good. Okay, now we got the AD, and this is the AD 15 Scorpion lock. And so this one looks good too. It's $1.39. It's not very expensive. So that's good too. And we got some cold steels. We're just getting warmed up. Check this out. Okay, cold steel, stop. I looked at these and I go, did this guy put these numbers down correctly? Because this looks really cheap to me. Aren't these normally about $1.29? The Recon 1, S35VN, black, Tanto. Check it out. Come on, man. Even Uncle Joe wants this one, right? Look at that. That's clean. It's like brand spanky new in the box. What the hell? And look at the brother. Might as well buy the pair, take them home. $59. Come on. Well, if it doesn't get sold, I'm buying the damn thing because I don't have a Recon anymore, and I got a box full of cold steels. But I don't have my Recon anymore. Whew. Is there a little... Nah, that's just reflection off the clip. That thing is clean and tidy. Yikes. Okay, now... Okay, this is the little holdout, you know, the smaller one, and $39. But it's an S35VN blade for $39. I have one of these. I won't sell it. It's not worth selling, but I mean, it's just so thin, light, and handy. Great flat grind, and it's S35. So, cold steel engage, $99. S35. This is that crazy lock mechanism in here. Check it out. Okay, just pull it back. Is that crazy? Yes. Whoop. Now I got it out. Okay, but it just, this thing here disengages it. So that, and that's a nice design. I like it. 119. The Night Force. Not the regular blade, the Damascus blade. And of course, carbon fiber is a laminate. I get it. But, is that pretty? That's pretty. That right there is nice. And you know what? That's a good size knife. That's a good size knife. So, yes. And I don't have my knife. I had a Night Force at one time. Okay. AD15. Oh, and this is the S35VN. Okay, this is a full on, just like this down here, except it's black, not green. Okay, $99. Okay, and that looks good. These all look really just like new in the box. They look pretty mint. AD10, $99. S35. Okay, it's not the light. Okay. So, get lit. Oh, okay. Got this from my buddy Steve. Okay, he sent it in, and he got it, the Incosi. He couldn't stop himself. Large Incosi Tanto, okay. Black micarta inlay. Chris Reeve. The cloth is missing. Otherwise, the lube, the tools, all that kind of stuff is in there, okay. S45VN, double lug, yeah, crown spine. It's you know, I gotta get around to getting. If this was actually a drop point, I don't know if I want one with inlay. I just kind of want a bare naked one. But if it was just drop point, even with the inlay though, I would have bought, because really I think 500 is pretty cheap with the inlay and everything. But that's the Tanto. That's way cool. Okay. Get off of the dreaming thing. Okay, here's the CRKT Golf. This is $19. It's got a wee knife pouch, but it's 8CR. This is a monster knife. I mean, it's a monster knife. It is huge. I don't know, maybe 9¼ overall length. The Golf, look it up. RMJ Tactical Design. So, and 19 bucks. I don't spend much time on it. Okay, here we go. We got a couple of these, and let me slide this over a little bit. The Apache. We got a full serrated. Okay, these are ATS, I believe, ATS 34. Hold on. Where does it say that? ATS 34 blades. Isn't that weird? These are old school. These went in or out of production a long time. Black aluminum. There's, you know, obviously on the pocket clip. These are not brand new, and there's no box. Okay, and there's your thumb stud, and it's swinging all the way about 85% lockup. And here's the non-serrated one. Okay, interesting. Yeah, and of course those were painted clips, and yeah, they get paint loss easily, but 45 bucks a piece. Yeah, 45. I think 45 for this one too. Yep. And then this is the S2. This is a titanium handle, blem on blade, logo no box. 89. Okay, ATS 34. This is interesting. Look at this dog. These are vintage. He's saying this is a blem on this. It almost looks like it was just like got oil on it or something, but whatever. But regardless, titanium ATS 34. Interesting. That's definitely a full lockup on that. But check them out. Yeah, they've been gone for a long time for production. Okay, AD 20.5. This is carbonized scales. Look at them. That's a fat carbon. And this is OS 10A, okay. But it's clean, it's nice, and it's got skiff bearings and a Lynch clip, okay. So it's kind of all jazzed up, and it's the nice blade. I like this style blade with it, okay. But 200 bucks. Then you want titanium with 3V, 275. Comes in this little, okay, right here. Just like that. 3V, titanium, looks clean. I'm not seeing issues with it. And then this, and I was going, what? See, the guy threw a pretty wide swath on that edge, but it's mirror. This, I did test cut a piece of paper. Whew, baby, that's sharp. Baby, that's sharp. It's OS 10A. But this whole thing is 65 bucks. 65 bucks. Get out of here. DPX gear, the Hest, a black titanium frame, of course, with that hammerstone scale. It's badass looking. It's 219 S35 VN blade. Oaks Works links, carbon fiber. This is carbon fiber. See that? And then it's got that Mokutai clip. And then, of course, they're anodized titanium liners, etc., etc. And then the Mokutai pivot, blah, blah, blah. No box, but you do get a pouch. Light scratch on blade and clip. And damn, was I looking for that and did I see it? Maybe, right? Is that it, right? I was going to point at it, and then it caught it in the sun right there in the light. Unless I can find one on the other side, and no, I can't. Clip. I think I looked at that clip, couldn't find it. Okay, whatever. But it's there, it's disclosed. Oh, this is an even growl bear fly. I don't know. 25 bucks. There are a few inexpensive knives on here, and let me see. I was going to look to see if the guy did an edge on here, because it was deep carry. Oh yeah, he had deep carry wire clip. Okay, and it's D2 blade, 25 bucks. Okay, so then we got this Icorn pole one G10 liner lock, black G10, N695, tiny scratch on pivot on clip side, 89 bucks. Okay. So this is more of a tactical knife right here. So let me see if I can pull it out and give you a little of anything. Really? That little thing? Okay, that wasn't much. Okay, N695. Okay. There it is. And then we got the EMP EDC Nimble. Frag, bronze, tie, M390, mark on clip, 269, mark on clip. Yeah, hold on, let me see. Well, okay. Okay, I see what you're saying. There's mark on clip. Okay. Otherwise, here's what she looks like. It's got a number 24, no, 024-152. Okay. And that one is 269. Here is the Ferrum Forge Archbishop 3.0, $189. $189. Looks good. Looks good. Okay. This is the Fox Bante Black G10, Italy, rare. It's crazy design, isn't it? It's not common out there. It's not easy to find, I guess. Not in stock anywhere. $195, and then we've got the Combative Edge, serrated N690, no box, mark on clip and reverse pivot, and it's off center. $135. So I never tried to adjust the centering on this, so you might be able to do so. Here's what it looks like. It's made by Fox Knives. It's N690. Combative Edge. I had a Combative Edge knife a long time ago, probably 6 or 7 years ago. It's pretty heavy lockup on there, at least 50-60%. Right there. Okay. Fox, this is a Gecko. Finish on lock side and marks on blade. Okay, so it's $110, titanium frame, N690. So I'm just looking at the finish on it, and the finish looks kind of weird, like maybe somebody tried to do some hand finishing or something. I don't know what that is. And on this titanium part as well. I don't know if they removed, if there was a black coating or black, I don't know. So I don't know the history, but here it is for $110. And then the Predator 4-preen handle, N690. $90, and it's got a lock release thing. This one looks pristine. Really looks good. I mean, maybe a little, touch right there, but other than that, it looks pretty damn nice for $90. Then another Fox. We got several more Fox knives. 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Okay, so this is the Fox Marine leather stacked. It's been reduced in price to $89. It's $440. There's your leather sheath. And there's your knife. Okay, $89. Look it up online. It's a lot more expensive. And it looks pretty damn clean. Okay, and here's the Fox Edge, $99. Black VG10, black G10. So I got the titanium one that was anodized blue and everything. Came in a fancy box and it was $400 and some dollars. But this is the exact same design, size, everything. But probably a little thicker here. A little bit more weighty. Glass breaker at the end. Definitely less expensive. Looks like you can flip the clip here. Right or left hand. So there's that. And then we got the little baby core mini liner lock. It's the mini. So it's under a 3-inch blade, like 2.6 FRN scales, N690, 52 bucks. He's already got a lanyard on here. Wire clip. But it looks clean. Okay, got the box. And then here's the TUR OD Green, $119. It's green G10. Okay, N690. And it looks good. Freeman neck knife, S35VN. All just one piece of steel. And of course we got pieces that are smear from the Kydex sheath on here. 109 in the box, ready to go. Okay. You can open your rear here. Bottle opener there. We got 3 Ganzo knives. A couple of 922s and an FH41. Okay, so this guy sent these 3. And here you've got also thumb studs he added right here. Okay, so is this a 25? This 25's $30 knife. Okay, but he added thumb studs, and there were other things he did. Kind of smooth things out. He crowned and polished the spine. Check that out. He did that. That was pretty crazy. $25 still, okay, to you. Here's another one. Thumb stud added, crown, polished spine, all that. And here it is. Insane. But he probably was just working on that technique and stuff. And then here's one. Added thumb studs, wire clip, crown, polished spine. Okay. And there's the crown polished spine. Wire clip. Interesting, right? 25 bucks. Might be nice to have one of these as a throw-in for your order or whatever. Nice little gift. I mean, they're D2 blades, right? Okay. Giant mouse. Ace Biblio Green Micarta. M390 blade. 129. 129. Yeah, there it is. Okay. M390 looks good. I don't see issues with it. And, here's a Grimsmo. We got a Grimsmo, and it's $685. It's brand spanking new in the box, or like brand spanking new in the box. Okay. I don't see any issues with it. Bronze hardware, RWL34. It's got the oiler and all the stuff. And here's the backside. Okay, well, hold on. We might have a little scuff right there. I don't know. I mean, it's stonewash, underneath the ano. So it's one of those, but okay, note that. Other than that, I don't see issues. Look at the hardware. Here's the blade. Looks good. Priced right. I mean, brand new. Go ahead and sign up, What are they? $1,300 now? Whatever. Okay. The Eclipse Spear Point Gen 6 S45. There's a red G10 scale in here. This is titanium here. Okay. $450. Okay. S45VN. It looks good. I'm not seeing any snail trails or problems here. Another Hinderer. We've got like 4 Hinderers here. This one is the XM18 3.5 recurve stonewash blue, tie blue, blue G10, blue black G10, blue titanium. You can flip the clip from tip down to tip up, whatever you want. Okay. CV, 20 CV blade, CPM 20 CV. So you're good there, okay? Mark on clip. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, where is the mark on the clip? Oh, I guess maybe here. See what I'm saying right there? Right there. Mark on the clip. Okay. Now, we've got the OD Green one, and that's Tri-Way. It's a no-choil slicer. M390 blade, $599. M390 slicer. Looks good. And when it's the tri-way, you know, the tri-way, this probably got the actual bearings on it, but in the box are the washer sets that you can go with this. Okay. Here's a half track slicer, custom Toxic Paisley. Check the backside of this out. Toxic Paisley, 20 CV blade. And then this is a toxic orange or something like that. Kind of an orange-ish G10. But look at the rest on that titanium. So that is sweet. And it's $430. Okay. Now we're going to kick over from number 72 to number 73 over here. And if you want a Deca, all hands on Deca, man. This is Scorpion. What the hell? Hogue Deca Scorpion, gold black, marble carbon fiber, black Magna Cut, 220. It's black Magna Cut. Check that out. Is that pretty? Lischewitz, Magna Cut. Looks good, looks clean. Got the box, got the stuff. You want Smoky Mountain Knife Work exclusive? How about this one? With the blue fat carbon fiber. And this is Magna Cut as well. Different blade shape. But you still the stud. You still the stud. And in how much do they want for this one? 200? Okay. Microflip Aquamarine, 115 bucks. Looks good. Got the box. Right? Button lock. This one, Russian, crazy, $45. Os 8. Black G10. Huge knife. Very intimidating. And it's actually a nice design, isn't it? But of course, if you can't read that, what's wrong with you? And yeah. Isn't that crazy? That's a dog. That's big. Okay, now this is marked down too. This is the Warncliffe Honey Badger D2, 40 bucks. Okay, medium. And this is the J. Iglesias Fuse. It's made by Riot. It was a Slice FK exclusive titanium hand. This is Dave Warren of Tuya Knives. He sent it in, and it just didn't sell on the last one. M390. I mean, this is made by Riot. It's light. It's slender in the hand. It's $275. And there's the pouch. Mark on the front and lock bar side. Okay. Mark on the front. Maybe on the blade. Of course, now I'm not finding it, of course, right? Oh, I thought I saw it. Okay, right there on that. And, back here, lock bar side. So, I mean, if you would like it, you're interested in it, let me know. I'll put you in touch with Dave or whatever. We can talk. Concept. Goblin XL. It's a monster. Is this Noble? What's his name? Yeah. A design. And S35VN. It's just a big-ass damn knife is what it is. Marshall Noble, right? Isn't it? Okay. 169. And then this one is the Concept Predator. And see, I dumped food-grade mineral oil on this one, right? I darkened it down. Then I sold it on sale, and the guy that bought it, he's looking to get some Christmas money, so he sent it back in, and it is sweet. 154 cm in a nice box. 60 bucks. That's a great design. Okay, also, if we're going to rock about Concept, let's talk about the... this one is the Nazca. Not Nazca like the Nazca lines, but Nazca. S35 no box. $149 though. $149. Front flipper. Crazy design. Titanium. It's good. I'm sure it's Magna Cut. Just kidding. S35, I believe. Yeah. And Speaking of S35, so is the ingress and egress. And then I dumped food grade mineral oil on these. And the guy was saying, ooh, I like the look of that when she did that. So yes, and the pivot ought to be lubed forever now. I think it got everywhere. But here it is. What do you think? And it's almost free. It's $1.29. Oh, if you want the moonsault to insult, here's this, okay? So there's the, that is a dog. What's that, 10 1/4 inches overall length? Yep. And all I did is look at it a couple of times and open it and close it very carefully to keep from cutting digits off. So, and I see that they're not in stock anymore for White Mountain, so you might want to buy this one at only $1.25, 14C blade steel, and then Snap-on. You know, Snap-on. Get this one, 59 bucks. I remember at first he was pretty proud of this one, but this is the third sale it's been on, 59 bucks. You know it's okay now. It's a 4X, so this might have been a factory second, actually, and people like to collect factory seconds, but made in America. Made in America, little, you know, lots of stuff on the clip. Little dabble right here. Back here, see? Okay. Other than that, she all good. And this one doesn't have a box at all, but it's the piston. And it is 75 bucks. It's 14C, by the way. This is interesting because it's a big knife. And this is G10. You know? Look at that. Right and left hand, though, on the pocket clip. Wow. Okay, there's the model number. It's at 1860. It's when I was born. Okay, now, this one is the knockout. I'm going to knock you out. And this one is the knockout, of course, made in the USA. And it looks pretty good. I mean, you know, these pocket clips always take. No, that looks pretty clean. Pretty clean all the way around. Got the box, all the stuff, 60 bucks. 14C blade. What do we got? A 420 blade on this little. There's no box on this one either. It's 45 bucks. Dividend. Okay. Oh, this is one of those factory second things too. And when they sold these factory second ones, there wasn't no box. Okay. But actually, Kershaw will resharpen it for you, even though it's not technically under their factory warranty. And we had a double deal. Ding, 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 ding. Double deal. 30 bucks. Both knives are included. The Cryo, which is a Hinderer design of the, and they're both the super steel variety. 8CR13 and the Oh So Sweet. It's so sweet. Yes, Hinderer design. And can you flip that clip? Looks like you can. Go tip up, tip down. And then the Oh So Sweet. And they're both Oh So assisted opening too. So, and yeah, you can flip that clip too. Probably a Ken Onion design on this, isn't it? He'd put his name if it was, right? Okay. Deviant. So for all you guys, you're appropriately named for that. And this is an M390 blade, and it's already starting to patina, although you can buff it right up, right? Because it's copper with micarta, the Deviant Sheepdog Knives design, okay? Other than the patina, it's in great shape, and $99. And then the Kala, and this was dyed from a brown scales to blue scales. It's a good size knife. It's actually pretty clean. I don't know that it's even seen use. And it's old school Vanguard series. Somebody did an acid stone wash on the blade. That's why it looks like that. And 40 bucks. So I'll do it for 39 even. No tax, free shipping. Okay, Kizer, Sunburst, and what are we doing? Sunburst aluminum, it's the sliver, okay? and it's $49. I mean, here's the thing. It's $49. It's S35VN blade steel, okay? Sunburst aluminum, I get it, but I mean, it's a sliver, and it's S35. So don't bitch and moan about, wow, super steels are so expensive. Although this is probably on washers, and okay, there it goes, kicks it open. Yeah, okay. The sliver. Looks good though, got the box. I mean, big, hellacious box. And then Bad Dog, 34 bucks. Black G10, you need it. VG10, great. And we've got the horn, 10 micarta scales, N690, 35 bucks. Crazy looking design. All right. Then we got the Kizer Z82. Don't go out racing in your Z. And $41, N690 blade. And the button lock comrade that you can open a million different ways. And of course, this is 3V because this was that White Mountain Knives exclusive. And the guy, normally there's a thing and it squares off here. But he ground out this area and made this a gradual thing. So you can look at the real comma or the non-modified comma online, and it does. It kind of comes down in this little box, and the back end looks like the front end where it comes up. But he took the hump off of there. That's all. Right or left hand, deep carry pocket clip, button lock knife, and 3V. And it's blank. And it's $110. Zoo Gang. Talk about old school, baby. Old school. Zoo Gang Azo design. And this has got all the... And I can't remember what this actually says, but it says something, right? And S35VN, I always liked the one with the pattern on it. I had one. 110 bucks. Good luck getting one, especially with the John Gray SLT. Another one the same guy sent in. Okay, check that out. And there was a story behind this. I don't know if it was like John Gray, he had a custom knife called a Slut, and so he didn't have the guts to, so he called it SLT. There's a story behind there, and I can't remember because it's been like 5 years or so since when this first came out, and I figured out what that whole deal was about. But this thing is a monster knife, and it's a great design. I really like it. So here she goes. And okay, yeah, we're cleared. Okay. And oh, by the way, and there's no box for this one, but it's a mini sheepdog, 49 bucks. Okay, 154 cm though, but it doesn't have the flipper tab, and it's got just a great drop like these Kizers do this year. Wow. That's a nice little knife. Next row. Next row. Micro. Oh, that's me. And Crystal Knives. This is Horseman. Okay. It's numbered. It's 175 bucks. It's M390. This is Ivan Bragnit's design. Look at how muted that flipper tab is. Ivan Bragnit's. Yes, it's numbered. Yes, it's M390 titanium. That's a great deal on that. Okay, then we got Liang Ma Warrior 2, $395. We got green micarta. That's supposedly green micarta. I mean, I guess my eyes are not working as well, but it looks brown to me. But, okay, M390. But that's a good-sized blade. This is not a mini. Definitely not a mini. Smooth, beautiful. You know how Liang Ma knives are. Version 3, by the way. It's the Warrior 2 version 3. Okay, this is the rock. Give me the rock, baby. Give me the rock. And it's lion steel. And you push this button thing, and it pushes out the pocket clip. Okay? So you can do that. And it's M390, nice blade, integral aluminum handle, integral. And this one looks clean, 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 okay? 175. Mazarin, the 260N, black aluminum handle, $79, $440. And you know what? It's already pre-sharpened for you right there. Look at that edge on that sucker, okay? So, yeah, is that, yikes. Yeah, that's sharp, okay? So, it's ready to go. $79, black aluminum. Buck. Don't pass the buck. Buy it, okay? And this is $150 buck chuck, right? And so, Vero Forged design, S35VN, the buck. And it's supposed to be blue. And I guess if you put Windex to it, it would be blue. The pocket clip's blue. Backspacer's blue. So don't blame me. No, it doesn't say blue. It just says titanium. It's not blue. It's just gray. I'm sorry. The stuff is blue here. And I'm not seeing anything really of big concern on this. And then we got the Vero Forged Gent in carbon fiber S35VN. And there's an extra set of really nice wood scales in here. Okay, let me... okay, so I'm going to have to take that off. But in any case, carbon fiber, Vero Forged design, good looking little knife for $95. Remember the extra set of scales. The Pterosaur, Max Ace. We got some Max Ace knives here. And if they were all in things like this, we'd have like 5 knives on 3 tables because this thing is a huge box. It's crazy. $239. And it's got a blue pocket clip, blue backspacer. So it's got that, but it's a big knife. It's a crazy looking knife, isn't it? And so M390, all that, ready to go. The Mammoth. Mammoth with the blue as well, $250. $250. Oh, this has got the Vanitas 4E blade. So Vanitas 4E, and maybe it was a Midnight Cat. I guess this is an MC Studio blade. So hold on, let's do this. Okay, now it's MC Studio. They put both logos on their boxes and pouches. And this is just insane. This is way too heavy, way too big, way too wide, way too crazy a steel. And it's just your style, right? Number 18. Whew, low number on this. Okay, $250. Come on. And $350. Oh, this is a Sandstorm M390, but this is integral. Integral. Check that out. That is crazy, crazy, crazy. And it looks like there's little things all over, but I mean, it's just the ripples and the light that's getting to you here. And this is big. It's big. Oh, there's scratches on the blade. Did I mark that down? If not, I will go back and mark that for the sale. Did I say anything? No, I just said no box. Okay. Note to self, scratch on the coating. Goliath. This is pristine. This is that carbon fiber, gold shred, blah, blah, blah. And this is S90V. And this is not the standard blade. It is the clip point. Okay. $159. I can't remember what these were new if you could get one. And Lamnia had them at one time. They don't have them anymore. Okay. Sandstorm. This is G10 with K110, $69. So this is a big ass dog for way very little money. Okay. And here's a slayback, MBK, Laconico, I believe. Yep. Super lightweight. And ZDP 189 Sanmai blade, $165. Okay, you can see the laminate line on the blade. Okay, and Medford Smooth Criminal, aluminum, S35. Okay, yeah, $290, and it's blue. And here's what she looks like. Let me see. On the end of the box is usually where a lot of information is. See this? Okay, it was a Blade HQ exclusive, obviously, or it went to Blade HQ originally. So that's where it is. You get the box, you get the stuff with it, okay? This one is the brachial. And this one is 355, low serial number 127, and it's an M390. Bang. That's a hard entry right there. Bang. Serial number, yeah. All that comes in the box. Looks fine. Looks real fine. Wicked looking knife, isn't it? And so we got some Microtechs, right? Check these out. Ultratech SE10 alumina scratch on front of handle. M390 blade, 189. Okay, so I know what they mean by scratch on front of handle because this was on last month. There's a little scratch on the front of the handle right there. Otherwise, it's nice. It's unmarked. Okay? Good looking knife. Okay. Retract. Okay, now here we go. Stitch. And what do we want for the stitch? 375, black aluminum, M390, extra set of hardware. So there's a full extra set of hardware except for the pivot. Okay, it's inside the box. And here it is. It looks good. I don't see any problems with it. Okay, and let's close the knife back up. Put it back down. Okay, now, this one has got the Hellhound blade on it. Signature Series Strodon 575. Okay. See this? There's your serial number, 072. Right there, and I don't know, is there additional information right here? So in case you want to look it up, because it's not an inexpensive knife, but it's not an inexpensive knife. Here's the Koryaki titanium. This is a nice front flipper knife. Miguron. S90V, $135. Here's the Centurion 2, marble carbon fiber inlays, titanium S90V, $145. Do we have a mark or not? Okay. Yeah, we have a mark on the reverse. So I'll note that, just, you know, a fine mark. It's not really a scratch because I can't feel any depth to it. Prayer. Wow. This is just a big, huge knife, and it looks clean all the way around. But it's $115. S35, titanium, hardened steel insert, all the stuff. MKM, the Isonzo Cleaver Lava Flow Fat Carbon M390, and it's $75. So you get Lava Flow, Fat Carbon, you get M390, okay, everything for $75. Looks like an aluminum backspacer. And here's the Mercenary MK03 button lock, titanium handle, M390, $115. So this is one of those off-brand that I got my hands on, put on my channel. But talk about fidget friendly, you know. And nice contoured titanium. You might want it. It's Harvey Lynn Rattlesnake Design. Okay. So nice little button lock. NOC, what, DG23, orange and black, 440, $45. Is that 45? Yeah, $45. Front flipper, orange and black. Halloween's gone, but there will be one next year. Until then, you got you a crazy knife. NOC is completely insane. And it's very angular, but it's a front flipper. It'll work. And the OKC, Ontario Knife Company, let's see, XM1S, combat deployed, N690, titanium liners, black aluminum handle, $69. Remember these? These were fat, just crazy knives. Look at this. Made in Italy, That's a chunk. I mean, that's heavy duty right there. And here's the OKC Rat 1. Custom micarta scales. Look at this. A Rat 1, right? D2 blade, 60 bucks. Crowned and polished spine. You see that? See that spine? Crowned and polished micarta scales. Why would you not? Why would you not? You might have to. And look at the pocket clip. Deep carry. You sat. I mean, nothing wrong with the Rat 1, right? Oh, better close it up. We're running out of room in here. Okay. Pena X Series by Riot. Mula, white fat carbon. Okay. Titanium, Damascus. Okay, you got Damascus blade. You got titanium. You got white fat carbon. Inserts. Damasteel. Skiff bearings. Scratch on clip and edge of tie handle. And when was I going to try and find that? And I can't remember if it was, they said scratch on clip. Okay, there is a scratch on clip. Edge of tie handle somewhere. And I was looking, and I don't know, maybe it was this over here. And I thought I caught a glimpse of something, but I don't know. Never mind. Okay, we're wasting time. Pena Bravo 1, green micarta. So that's $319 for that Pena X, the Mula. Okay, this one, the Bravo 1, green micarta, $195. M390. And it has a mark on the pocket clip. So note to self, mark on the pocket clip. That'll be on the description. Okay, that's why we do the videos. That's why we do the videos. Okay, we got the Pro Elliott, TP, whatever. Lots of names, lots of numbers there. Liner Lock G10, $49, D2 blade. And it looks good. It looks good. And they give you a ginormous box with parts and all kinds of stuff in there. It's insane. Okay, top of the next row, we've got 3 Pro-Tech Striders. This one's $259, black, aluminum, 154, light scratch on edge of handle. On the, which edge of handle? On top edge of handle, okay? So let's take a look. Okay. Nope, I don't see that. I looked this over. I never could see that. So I'm missing something, right? But there's your lookums. I don't know. I'm not seeing it. Okay. And here we go. There's your blade. All right. I looked. I don't know. Here's green micarta. 154 cm aluminum. 165 bucks. So black aluminum. There's micarta. And $165. Okay. Next, we've got black micarta, $299. SNG Strider. Okay. 154 cm. Then we've got the runt for 145. Textured aluminum bronze, whatever that is. That feels like bronze. It's heavy, right? It's got a mosaic pin. Can't remember who was, where they, I guess they were selling them through several channels. See underneath the clip? See, it's patinaed. So if it has, then this is probably bronze, right? 20 CV blade. All right, next. This is that QY GMGS WD107 button lock, $129. And it's titanium, carbon fiber, it's a button lock, it's very fidget friendly, it's very lightweight, and looks great. Very fidget friendly. And put that down because we are tight for space. Radops Centauro Titanium N690, $135. There's the knife. Okay? Now, we've got, oh, of course, the Real Steel Metamorph. This is OSTAP L design. And it's M390. It was a Indiana Knives exclusive M390 blade. $50. Okay, it's marked down to $50. Okay, it's numbered. All right. Top of the next row. Now this one's really kind of a specialty because it's Crane Cutlery exclusive. It's a Tanto. It's Desert Ironwood inlays. LMAX. $325. Okay, so this is the XO. And let me see if I can get more light on it. There's the ironwood inlays. Okay. It's got a really nice leather slip pouch in the box as well. Here's the Tanto blade. LMAX. Okay. I don't see any issues with it. Nope. No issues. Now, we've got the Riot K1 titanium carbon fiber inlays, RWL 34 blade, no box, $279. $279, the K1. What do you think? Nice bare piece of floor. Haven't got any flooring in here yet. Tore out the carpet. RWL 34, looks good. At least I can roll around in my chair. All right. Looks good. All right, now next we've got the K2 with fat carbon. It's a lava flow fat carbon, zirconium pocket clip and backspacer, knife joker exclusive, no box, $390. There you go, zirconium pocket clip, backspacer. There's your lava flow. Okay. What do you think? M390. That is sweet. Okay. Next, of course, we got the Riot Mini Crossroads, green micarta, M390 marks front edge of handle, $259. Okay. Now I'm gonna have fun trying to find that. I don't know where it is. I don't know. Kirby Lambert design. There it is. And shall we move on? No, I don't see the marks right off. Red Horse Hellraiser. Carbon fiber, S35VN, $195. Okay. Yes, this should be mint. It really hasn't seen any action. Maybe carried once or twice. And it is scary. It's a scary knife. Rockstead. This is crazy as well because this is just a heirloom piece, right? And it's hard for me to call this a color. It's like multicolor. It's like purplish, greenish, whatever. If you look at this, it's a coating on here. What do they call it? Prism coating. Clad ZDP 189/VG10. Polished. Okay. It's the SAT or SAI-T. LO74 model. See what I'm saying as far as color goes? So I can give you more detailed pictures and stuff if you're interested, because this is not inexpensive. They give you the registration paperwork in here if you ever have issues. I mean, they stand behind their stuff. Rockstead. I'd call it purple. I guess I can go whatever coating. And leather slip, registration, $12.50. So there's this, okay, leather piece. And then here's this as well, plus the Rockstead microfiber cloth. But this also came with the knife, okay? At least came to me with the knife. All right? All right, we're getting through this Sharp by Design Mini Tempest Bowie blade, Riot made in the shade. And here's what it looks like. It's black, all blacked out, Brian Nadeau, Sharp by Design. And they want $269, which is way less than it costs new. So we have a Sativian ST256 Damascus, multicolored G10 scales, and it's $55. What do you think about that there? Crazy Damascus on that. Okay. G10. Looks like titanium, backspacer pocket clip. Very inexpensive. Now we got SOG CLXR, FRN handle, S35EN blade, and it looks good. And it's got the box, and it's $169, and the terminus, and it's D2, and it's $42, and it looks good too. And we've got the Spider Monkey, Southern Grind, bronze hardware, marks on top of liner. And I think we found them on the last one. Yeah, there it is. Marks on top of liner here and here. Okay. But otherwise, bronze hardware, carbon fiber, all that kind of thing. $1.59. You know, 159 bucks. Pretty inexpensive. And we got a couple of coppers. We got one for $175 and one for $199. But they're both basically copper with S35EN blade and the box. And you can see what they look like when they're not patinaed, which means you can take out the pocket clip, buff them all back up, and go again if you want. But I guess people like copper because it patinas. And do I see any marks or problems? It's really hard to, isn't it? I don't know what's going... what's natural and what's just so just so you can look it over. Here it is, and here's the other one. Okay, which is in the process of patina as well. I don't see any scrapes on the blade or anything of any import. This one looks pretty like it's got a cleaned up edge on that, pretty sharp. The Penguin 219, and it is scratch on clip and pivot lock, okay? Lock side. So yeah, it has, that can be cleaned up, but yes, it's there. And yeah, on the pivot as well, okay? You see that? But there's the Penguin, Southern Grind. Right here. Good size knife. And this one was returned. And because I wanted to keep it really. But this is the 3.25 inch, 3¼ inch blade model S45EN Spartan. Okay. It got returned because it didn't have the drop shutty action that they had seen on other YouTube reviews, okay? I'm pretty sure that this is washers. So, yeah, it's not. And what the other YouTube review drop shutty things were going on, I don't know. But there's nothing wrong with this knife at all. It's just expectations get in the way. And thank you, other reviewers, for giving people unrealistic expectations of your knife might have been a little bit different, and this could probably be adjusted and whatever, you know. Everybody polish the washers and whatever. Okay, but it's $375, which is a great deal, and I don't think you can get them in this design, you know, the Warthog anymore. So Signet ring. Okay, we got a couple of little items for Spyderco. And the PM2 and then the Shaman. A little backspacer for the Shaman for 15 bucks. And this is titanium backspacer. Check it out. Okay. And then we got the little ring that goes onto a PM2. Okay. And that is $20. Okay. As opposed to a backspacer. And then here is a PM2. So you get this black backspacer. You could put it on this because this is the Tanto G10 scales, S30V, Lynch clip, aluminum spacer, scratch on blade near hole, and wear on clip. And I was looking for the scratch on. Oh, there it is. Okay, right there. Okay, you see that? All right. And a little wear on clip back in here, I guess. Okay. And it's deep carry clip. And there you go. He wants 210. The Sage 1 Gray G10 Maximat 220. And that looks good. No question at all. And this one, Para 3. Okay, this is the long description. RGT Camp Skinny Black Micarta Scales MXG Pocket Clip G10 Backspacer Titanium Lanyard Plug Sharpening Choil added S110V Blade. I mean, they ran this baby through the whole gamut, didn't they? So there's your backspacer. There's your titanium plug. It's S1T and V. These are the skinny scales. And this is the deep carry pocket clip. Choil added, which is this little thing right forward here for sharpening purposes. Persecution. There you go, 300 bucks. Shaman. This has got it's a Blade HQ exclusive. It's M4, black M4 blade, okay? It's got the Minton Boss black tie Togo scales. It includes the stock green micarta scales, $375. There's your Togo scales. How about that? They're pretty impressive, aren't they? Looks good. Okay. And here she lays back down very carefully. Para 3 Tan G10 20CV stock clip included, like new in box. Oh, I didn't delete the like new in box description. I usually do. Okay, this is a Para 3 CPM 20CV. And yes, that's the aftermarket deep carry clip, and the original is in the box. Okay. And what do we got next? And this is what, 135. Okay. Now we've got another shaman. We got a couple more shamans. This one has brown like micarta scales, etc. And the owner also attempted to do some kind of a blade finish on it. It's M4. Well, M4 is probably going to eventually stain or do this or that anyhow, because it's not stainless. But, and he said something like, my ridiculous poor hand finish by me, modified by WOK, extra set of hardware and Lynch clip. $150. So, hey, you get the M4, you get this, all for $150. Hey, you could carry this instead of those highfalutin $300 and some crazy knives. You could actually just buy this, and there's your backspacer, pocket clip, everything. Okay. Now, here's a rootin' tootin' one. $350, Blade HQ Natural G10, black M4 blade, the Shaman. The unmolested Blade HQ exclusive Shaman. Okay. And this Himbo 2 has a grooved micarta scales. It's $189. Includes original G10 scales and clip. Oh, it's got a little CME, compression made easy tab on here. on the compression lock, and here it is. It looks pretty clean. All right. And here is the Jumbo, and this is just pristine. Okay. It's the peel poly carbon fiber. It's the S90V blade, and it's only $189. Okay. And then this is a Spy Opera, made in Italy, I believe. Yep. Brown micarta. Lock back. Okay. Looks good. Not the original box. Oh yeah, I remember I was checking this in and I'm going, that is not the dog tag. What the hell was that? Dog tag CF. Okay, no. But it's a different box. $125. Now let's go up here to the Taylor. Crazy Tanto black aluminum handle, surgical steel, marks on blade, Seiki City, 1980s vintage, 440 blade probably, $59. So aluminum handle. This looks like early cold steel, right? And made in Japan, and it's really sharp, and that is really sharp as well. So this might be kind of fun to have for various and sundry purposes, but for sure it's the real deal, Lucille. And it comes with the sheath right there. Pretty tough stuff, 59 bucks. I mean, it's like not expensive at all. And then we got tactile, the Rockwall, Magna Cut blade, 240 bucks. Titanium. Looks good. Looks good. Okay. Now, and that's that. Here is Three Rivers, blue fat carbon. Is that pretty? That's nice, isn't it? Yeah. What is it, 20 CV? Yeah. What does he got? Extra set, extra carbon fiber scale, extra set of screws, pivot assembly, O-rings, washer slip. He's got this whole box in here. There's this whole box underneath here, crammed full of extra stuff for this, okay? There's just packet after packet, a packet of stuff. Check that box out under here, right there. It's amazing. See? That, yeah, hardware. 275 bucks. But that is pretty, isn't it? That's a pretty looking knife. Yeah. All the way around. Light, easy to flick open. Okay, now we're into the Tucson's. So this is going to be crazy. We got 21 of them. This is the TS23. This is way old school. 420 J2 blade, $35. That's insane. It's insane. It took me a while to find out what it was because the guy that sent it in didn't know what model it was. So I had to figure that out, okay? This one, TS38, but it's an M390 blade on here. Okay, 9 Morning Design. This is pretty early too. I did them in order of numbers. So this is 23. This is the TS38. And this is 85 bucks. So you can get M390 titanium for 85 bucks. Next is the 65. The TS65. Okay. Now this one is kind of sat maybe in an environment. I was looking at this a little right in here, okay? So it's not in perfect shape, and up on here, I'm seeing what looks like maybe a little bit of corrosion on the blade, and it's a D2 blade too, so it's possible. You might want to flitz it off, or if you have a buffer or a light sanding paper, you know what I mean? You can take that off, okay? Otherwise, it's a nice design, and you can carry it. It's a good-sized knife, too, by the way. But, whew, yeah, okay. And it's not very expensive either. What is it, $49? Okay. This one is the TS72, titanium M390, 120 bucks. Circles. Okay, I said circles because it came in 2 patterns. There's no pattern on the back, by the way. Pattern on the front, circles or squares. They did these multi-squares. So they had it in 2 different patterns. This is a circle pattern. Backspacer, pocket clip, all titanium, M390, okay? And so that's $120. I don't know if you can get them anymore. TS87, brown micarta, crazy looks, $35. D2 blade. I can't remember who that was that did that design. But here it is. I mean, right there. 35 bucks. And here's the 103 titanium on the back, carbon fiber on the front, S90V, no box, S90V. So S90V for 99 bucks. Night morning design. Okay. Okay. Now, next, the 136 Mazwan. This is M390, $85. Carbon fiber, titanium. See that? Mazwan, M390. Yeah. Great. And this is the Predator, the 162, one of my favorite designs from Tucson. But this is the S90V one, no box, but 119 bucks. But so, you know, S90V, titanium, carbon fiber, beautiful design, good size knife, Wong design. And yeah, 119, pretty reasonable. Also, 195. Here's the 195. This is an integral, my friends. Okay? This is Mazwan as well. Nice and clean, good looking, got the box, the whole schmear. The TS195 in M390. I've had some requests for that past months, so here's one if you're still looking. And then the Bronc, the 204 Bronc, it's S90V, it's Tepe and Szymanski design. Sean Hassan, Tepe Designs, and then Matt Szymanski. S90V, number 226, they were numbered. Titanium pocket clip backspacer, titanium liners. Carbon fiber on the bolster. I've got one. I named it. I named it the Bronc. They let me name it, so I named it the Bronc. That's why it's named the Bronc. That's why I remember it as the Bronc. Okay, now, here's one that they're saying is got detent issues as I snap it open. He says, I can't even open it. I can't even open the knife. So I was ready for a fight. This is the TS269 in D2. See this knife? Okay. Now, the guy that sent it in says, I can't open it. Well, it can be a bitch. It can be. First of all, these thumb studs come out to a point, so it can impact your finger really bad or your thumb. But you can snap it open. But when I first tried to snap it open today, it dug. And so once I got it kicking open, then it kept going for me. But it's a push. So it's a bit of a detent. Yes. So be aware of that. But way cool looking knife. And it's $75. Okay. The TS283, $99. That's brass with M390, and it's a front flipper. And that's a Wong design. It's a beautiful knife. No problem with that. And then we've got the Kodiak, I think is what this was called. The 284, another Wong design, $75, and it's 14C. And it can be a front flipper as well. Remember this, got the pocket clip on front, pocket clip on back, green titanium. It's a good size knife. And it's a thick dog too, okay? And then we've got the TS297. He called it the TS66. It's number 66. The actual model number is 297. This is a RIHE design, I think. Yeah, it is. Okay. And so 14C28N, see, it's numbered number 66. That's what this is. Okay. And it is $65. And then we've got a couple of 300s, I think. Yeah, 300s. One is $100. And here it is. 14C. Okay. Nice. And this one is 75. And came from different people. They do their own pricing, so I don't try and get in the middle of that. And then this is the 305, and the 305 never came out like this. Okay, it never came out like this. I think this is a Mazwan design. Somebody completely coded this knife, and I like it. Don't you? I mean, this is way cool. It's like, who did this? I looked around. I never saw one that was like this, that was ever offered on the market. So I think this is customized. Okay. Crazy knife, huh? Okay, so what is it? It's M390 as well. $199, but there won't be another one like it. It probably cost a pretty penny to do that too. Okay. The 322 titanium and carbon fiber M390, and it's $85. So look it over, and I don't know who the designer is on this one. Doesn't hit me right away. M390 needs to be wiped. You know, needs the blade wiped down. But this is lightweight. This is light, and it's smaller. Okay, but just like that, got that thumb disc. Whoop, come on. Backside. Okay. But where am I going to release it? Okay, there we go. Yeah, cool. Okay, now we got this dog, 85. This is big, the 333 14C blade. Okay. That's some shit, isn't it? Oh, yeah, Antimov, whatever. Design, and it is 14C, and it's carbon fiber titanium, and it's amazingly crazy. It really is. She's a big knife, wonky, crazy look. And then this is the 343 multicolor D2 blade, $69. I like it. Is this Wong? No, Jelly Jerry. Jelly Jerry, do you like the multicolor? Yeah, G10. This is cool. This is cool. So, and the price is great too. All right. And next, last of the two sons. And this is my buddy Max Chuck from Ukraine, $99. The 382 14C. I never did have my hands on on one of these. Whoops. Okay, let's kick it open. Huge. I don't know what you're supposed to do with this. Look at that. Cut away in that blade. Max, what were you doing? And titanium. Look at ceramic ball for pocket clip and everything. This is bizarre. It's bizarre. And it's a front flipper, by the way. Okay, kick it open. I don't know. But that is one big ass hole. Okay, next we got a couple of what are these? Urban EDC 5 F5.5. We got one in carbon fiber, one in titanium. Okay, one with that Segala pattern on it. This is a carbon fiber one. Okay. Don't see any issues with it right off the bat. Looks pretty good. Okay. How about this one? This is supposedly got a light scratches in the blade and wear on edge of handle. Okay. 219 light scratches on the blade. Okay, maybe I can see. Yeah, see those scratches on the blade right there. Okay, man, it's not easy. They're You got to catch it in the right light. There's that. But that's what she looks like right there. Next, we got some Vero Axon. There's the liner lock Jade G10. Lightly used. Extra micarta scales inside the pouch, $250. Okay, so this is the Jade G10. Extra set of scales. Vero. Okay. Now, and note that, 1229, number 1229. I don't know if they number their knives or something. There's the pouch, etc. And then here's the Vero Axon Titanium Black M390 blade 325. Okay. And here's this one. And there's number 574. And this one looks pretty clean. I don't see any obvious stuff. I mean, a micro right there. Maybe if you're too crazy, but that's almost like very hard to even see. So, okay. There's that. Last table, Vero, Axon Gray Titanium M390, $289. See what we can see. Nah, that's stonewash. That's stonewash. Really nothing to report on this one. This one looks pretty dang good. Okay. And, oh, here's a non-locking one. 320, black M390 Neuron. So, I guess I can kick it open like that. Well, it looks like it's got a Timascus pocket clip. Did I even put that down there? No, I didn't. Isn't that weird? Timascus clip on it. Well, that's probably part of the reason it's the price it is. And so it's like a detent lock, you know what I mean? Blade. Okay. Comes in the box. Looks clean. V Knives Olympian 154cm black G10. And what did I say? 154cm twice. I have no idea. It's probably my eyes were crossed by the time I got to this one. And $125. Human made. So this is made by humans as opposed to the rest of them. Of course, they're not. But yeah, that's very unique. And Synergy 2, the anodized striped. I used to call it flamed, but I don't know what it is. But they call it striped, and that's okay. And maybe a little bit of wear on the pocket clip, which would be about normal, I would think. I don't know if I'm just getting funky light. I think I'm seeing it. Okay, now we are. Okay. Yeah, but the back looks, ooh, we got a little mark here on this. So we got some marks. Note to self, I'll put that on the description. And this is, of course, O Young design. And I've met him a couple times at different, the Atlanta and Texas. I saw him at Texas Blade Show too. And it's, small mark on spine. They did disclose that. Okay, no box, $219. Okay, so that's pretty inexpensive, come to think of it. And then the Reaver, this is like new. This is $219, bronze. It's hard to tell that it's bronze, but the bronze is subtle on some of these. Okay. But yes, this is a way cool knife. This is very resemblant of the early Wii knives. They were big old dogs, and this one is too. Nice drop to it. Okay, and then you got the Esprit Marvin carbon fiber, 20 CV, marks on blade swedge, show side, 159. Marks on, oh well, yeah, see these. I don't know what you call that. I don't call it corrosion, but it's some kind of marks here, up here. It kind of looks like it might be, but I don't feel anything there. I mean, it's not like where you can take your thumbnail where it's really, you know, on corrosion you can do that usually, but okay, and it's 20 CV, which would be odd. Let me see. No, that's just stonewash. Okay, we're good. And then that's 159. Sakshi is 145, 20 CV blade, carbon fiber. And that looks clean and mean, baby. Okay. This one, WESN, almond. It's the almond, it's titanium and S35, and it's 115. And this one looks good. And we got the box, and we got a little fiber there. Okay, now we don't. And then here is the Woox, or WOOX Bad Boy, walnut handle D2 blade. I looked this up online. I'd never seen it before. But this is kind of interesting, isn't it? Bad Boy. There you go. Are you bad? Are you bad enough? $50. That's it. And you get this little leather sheath. Natural leather made in Italy. Okay. I think the knives are made in Italy too, come to think of it. Okay. Ooh, let's not knock things around. And ZT, Emerson, 640, green carbon fiber scales, 20 CV blade, 169. 169. 169. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. It's Emerson design, but ZT makes Emerson as good as Emerson does, or better, arguably, but I'm not going to get into that. But, and here you go. Oh, and then if you want a Hinderer design, how about the 393? It's got the glow-in-the-dark carbon fiber scales, 20 CV, 209. 209. That's actually supposed to be glow-in-the-dark carbon fiber. Not going to demonstrate that, but yeah, that's what it says on the blade too. Okay, Hinderer design, crazy cool. And we got a couple of, to close out, 01 and 02, or 201, 202, 707s. Okay, so we got a couple of ZT 707s. Wear on clip, $160, 20 CV. Wear on clip, just barely. I mean, just nothing. Okay, but it's $160. That's it, $160. All in. Very lightweight, cool design, like it. And then this one has no box, and this is $159. And I don't know that I see any issues on this one. Do I see anywhere on the clip? Well, probably just about as much as the other. Maybe a little mark on the titanium on the backside. I mean, the problem is you really got to scan these stonewashy things because you never know what's natural and what's after that. You know what I'm saying? So there's that, and that's the end of the sale. So email me if you want a blade. I'll put you down for it. I'll send you a bill, and I'll ship her out. And you know what we do? We love them knives, so you guys stay sharp.